Mission accomplished.
Celebration at the end. Can you just tell me the kissing of the biceps? Was there anything in particular behind that, or?
No, I think because during the game I made a lot of aggressive, heavy winners. I want to see this.
The tennis world just witnessed one of the coldest, most jaw-dropping moments we've seen in a long time. Aryna Sabalenka didn't just take home the Brisbane Open 2025 title. Listen to this. She sent a message that rang loud across the entire tennis landscape. After months of accusations, slick comments, and non-stop tension, Sabalenka finally got her back against Marta Kostyuk. And hold up, the celebration is what really set the internet on fire. This is the story of a rivalry that crossed the line from competitive to personal, where one flexed bicep turned into the defining image of the year. Aryna Sabalenka officially closed the chapter on the controversy by beating Kostyuk in the Brisbane Open 2025 final. And trust me, she didn't do it quietly. This wasn't just another win. This was a message written in bold letters. Sabalenka showed zero mercy out there against Kostyuk, and when she sealed that final point, she let it be known, flexing and kissing her biceps in a celebration that might go down as one of the most ruthless we've seen in modern tennis. Now here's where things get spicy. After the match, Kostyuk refused to shake Sabalenka's hand, which at this point honestly feels expected between these two. But this time, Sabalenka didn't even reach out either. She said everything she needed to say with her racket and wasn't about to fake sportsmanship for the cameras. Kostyuk may have taken another loss to Sabalenka, but don't get it twisted. This rivalry is nowhere near finished.
Their position, it's their position. What can I do? And I don't mind that. I don't care about that. And when I go into the match, it's all about tennis and sport. And when I go out there, I think about.
So how did it even get to this point? Well, listen, buckle up, because this whole situation has been simmering for over a year, and it's been nothing short of chaotic. The tension between these two officially hit a breaking point in Madrid when Kostyuk refused to shake Sabalenka's hand after taking the loss. But hold up, it wasn't just about losing a match. Oh no, this ran way deeper than tennis. Kostyuk, who represents Ukraine, went public with criticism towards Sabalenka due to Belarus's involvement and alignment with Russia in the ongoing war against Ukraine. As you can imagine, that's an extremely emotional and sensitive subject, and Kostyuk made her position loud and unmistakably clear. She straight up said Sabalenka hated her for speaking out, and girl, she also said she didn't care at all. Now, on the flip side, Sabalenka was suddenly placed in a very uncomfortable spot. She's an athlete, not a politician, and she's been consistent about separating her personal beliefs from government actions. At the time, Sabalenka made one thing very clear. She does not support war in any form, period. She stressed that politics are far beyond her control or influence as a tennis player. She made it crystal clear she has no say in her government's decisions and shouldn't be personally blamed for actions taken by people she has zero connection to. In that moment, Sabalenka essentially shut the conversation down, taking the high road and trying to steer everything back to tennis instead of geopolitics. But did that calm things down? Not even remotely. Yet another flashpoint popped off, and this time it happened right in the middle of a match where Sabalenka wasn't even winning. Picture this for a second. The match is heated, Kostyuk is in control, and then the rain starts coming down. Now here's where it gets messy. Sabalenka stopped play before the chair umpire officially called it. Kostyuk absolutely lost it over that moment, accusing Sabalenka of gamesmanship and trying to ice her momentum. The Ukrainian player was heated, arguing with officials and making sure everyone in the building knew she felt Sabalenka cross the line. In Kostyuk's eyes, this wasn't a one-off mistake. It was another example of her opponent bending the rules to gain an edge. But listen to this. Tennis has a wild way of serving poetic justice right on time. Once the roof shut and play picked back up, you could tell Kostyuk had no idea what was about to hit her. Sabalenka pulled off a jaw-dropping turnaround, flipping the entire match and walking away with the win. One look at Kostyuk told the whole story. She looked shocked, irritated, and probably convinced that the rain delay completely hijacked her momentum. Now hold up, if you think that's where it ended, you weren't paying attention, because what came next crossed a line and set up everything we just saw in Brisbane. Kostyuk later sat down for an interview following one of those losses, and when she was asked about repeatedly falling to both Sabalenka and Goff, she dropped a comment that sent the tennis world into chaos. She hinted they might have extra testosterone, which many took as a straight-up cheating accusation. And just like that, the sport was split in half. Some fans felt Kostyuk went way too far and sounded like a sore loser. Others backed her right to question things and speak freely about the game. But make no mistake, one thing was crystal clear. Sabalenka was not letting this slide. You could see it in her stare, her body language, even the energy of her social media. She was done playing nice. Kostyuk crossed a boundary, and Sabalenka was ready to answer in the only way sports truly respect.
Pure dominance. Which takes us straight to the Brisbane Open 2025 final, where everything finally exploded. From the opening ball, the tension was impossible to miss. This wasn't just another match on the schedule. This was personal. Sabalenka came out with ruthless intent and completely dismantled Kostyuk in straight sets. I mean a full-blown destruction. Her serves were booming at speeds Kostyuk simply couldn't touch. Her ground strokes were snapping lines with power and precision. Every single point felt like Sabalenka was sending a message, saying, "Question my integrity? Accuse me of cheating? Watch this." The scoreboard didn't lie. Straight sets, and it really wasn't close at all. Kostyuk, who had been so loud with her critiques and accusations, was flat out outclassed when it mattered most. She had zero answers for Sabalenka's raw power, no counter to the non-stop aggression, and absolutely no way to handle the mental weight of facing someone she had publicly taken shots at. But listen, this is where Sabalenka really got the final word and created a moment that's going to live forever in tennis history. As she closed out match point and locked up the Brisbane Open title, she skipped the usual celebration and instead flexed her arm and kissed her biceps. A clear and unmistakable clapback to those testosterone remarks. There was nothing subtle about it, nothing polite about it. This was pure, unfiltered payback, and the crowd lost its mind. Some fans are calling it unsportsmanlike, others are calling it the coldest clapback tennis has ever seen. But everyone agrees on one thing: it was iconic. Sabalenka was basically saying, "You think I'm cheating? These muscles, this power, this dominance, it's all natural, and I just proved it by running you off the biggest stage." She wasn't letting those accusations slide quietly, and she chose the loudest response possible. So there it is.
The full breakdown of one of the most explosive rivalries in modern tennis. Sabalenka won this battle convincingly, both on the scoreboard and in the court of public opinion. But as I said from the jump, this story isn't finished. These two will meet again, and you already know Kostyuk will be hunting for payback. Does she double down on the accusations? Does she finally shake hands? Or does this feud get even messier? Only time will tell, but one thing is guaranteed. Anytime these two share a court, drama is coming with them. So what do you think about Sabalenka's celebration? Was it justified, or did she take it too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss any tennis chaos. Until next time, keep loving the game.